Good evening and welcome to Evacuation Day Fairgrounds here in our fair city of Boston, Massachusetts, for this evening's game between the visiting Chicago Teetotalers and the home side Boston Ruffians. At this time, we introduce the starting lineup and batting order of the visiting Chicago Teetotalers. Batting first, the left fielder number 23, Umpty Pool. Batting second, the third baseman number 6, Eaton Mess. Batting third, the right fielder number 30, Better Thrusty. Batting fourth, the shortstop number 4, Boobs Haxon. Batting fifth, the second baseman number 35, Cowie Bangit. Batting sixth, the center fielder number 12, Ren Bugby. Batting seventh, the first baseman number 5, Shops Mutton. Batting eighth, the catcher number 14, Moopy Poundcake. And batting ninth, the pitcher number 70, Malort Jepson. And let's give a good cheer to our Ruffs, the Boston Ruffians. Here are the players for today's game. The second baseman number 9, Squire Pondwood. The center fielder number 6, Slug Thumbid. The first baseman number 30, Rogue Bison. The right fielder number 17, Throat Boulder. The catcher number 24, Ham Grunt. The third baseman number 2, Nevada Escargot. The left fielder number 14, Wiggly Bispo. The shortstop number 23, Timber Butterman. And taking the mound for this evening's game, a starting pitcher for your Boston Ruffians, number 58, Charles Tonchu.
Good evening to you all. This is Hamsteak, WBZ, Boston Radio, and the Boston Ruffians. And the Ruffs are starting today 5-6 in the Continental League season. 3 games behind, lost their last game. Starting a 3-game series with the second place Chicago Teetotalers. Umpty Pool swinging at the first pitch, and it's a 1-pitch, 1 out. That goes to Butterman. Over to Rogue Bison for out number 1. On the mound today is Charleston Chew. He's 0-0. No results in his 2 first starts. Got an ERA of 11.37. 7 strikeouts. He's pitched a total of 6 1/3 innings. So looking to get a good appearance out of him. That'd be nice to see. 4th in the rotation, of course. Gonna get, that was Eaton Mess grounding out to Squire Pondwood. And over to Rogue Bison. Well, the Teetotalers have had a really strong start to the season. They went 5-0 before going 2-4. They're 7-4. They are 1 game behind the league leading Philadelphia Brown Trousers. That's going to be Tonchu's first walk of the game. Bringing us to Boob Haxons. Better Thirsty walks. And Boob Haxons has an average this season of 368. 14 runs batted in, 5 home runs. He's definitely at the top of the league when it comes to that. He's going to pop it up, though, so it's going to strand the 1 runner and put the Ruffs up to the plate. On the mound today for the Chicago Teetotalers, as Squire Pondwood leads off for the Ruffs. Gonna pop that one high up in the air. Looks like it's gonna be an easy one for Haxons for out number 1. On the mound today is Malort Jepson, his 3rd season in Chicago. Got a 1-1 record so far after 2 starts. It's a total of 9 innings. ERA is 6 strikeouts. And he's got a career average of 10-16, career ERA of 4.95. So a good opportunity for some strong batting from the Ruffs today. Slug Thumbid gonna hit it right to bang it. Mutton without number 2. Rogue Bison, the first baseman, up the plate for the Ruffs, and he smashes that one. It's got a distance on it. If it's got the direction, it's just foul for a very loud foul ball and a strike one. Not as much talk on that one, but he's going to get on with the first hit of the game for the Ruffs. A 2-out single to center field as Ren Bugby with the fielding of that single. And it's hit number 17 for Rogue Bison this season. He's batting .333, career average .346. All three of those seasons here in our Fair City. Trope Boulder back in the Continental League after spending the start of the season playing 8 games for Memphis. An average of .423 in those 8 games. Definitely sees a good reason to bring him back up. He's been batting .347 since. 3 home runs, 9 runs batted in. And he's going to walk, so that's going to keep things going. He's found himself right in that cleanup spot as well for the Ruffs. Happy to have him back. Here is Ham Grunt. Ham Grunt in his first season here in Boston. Batting .289 so far. Got his first career home run. 9 RBIs. And spent 6 games playing also in Memphis, where he had an average of .421. That's good enough to get you noticed. And he's going to be walked by Jepson. Loading the bases for Nevada Escargot, who's got a good chance to get the Ruffs on the board here. And he's going to do that. That's going to be a single right to left field. Umpty Pool fields it. It is a 1-0 game for the Boston Ruffians. Well, they're on the board from a 2-out single RBI by Nevada Escargot. That's his 5th RBI of the season. He's only batting .250, so that's a strong bit from him. Wiggly Bispo gonna swing at a 2-1 pitch and just cannot get past the glove. A Cowie bang it. It strands 3 runners, and that felt like it could have been more, but it's still a 1-0 lead for the Ruffs. Heading into the top of the second, Charleston Chew facing Cowie bang it. Second baseman for Chicago. Really found himself in that side now. He's batting .350 this season. Gonna not make good contact. That goes right to the pitch of Ton Chew. Throw to Bison is in time. Here's Ren Bugby, center fielder. Not having the best season so far. His career average is .320. Batting .154 so far this season. He has not gotten anywhere close. He's going to walk. So that is a gift that was just given to a batsman that's not really performing. He has not quite seen his performance like he had with New York. In 1919, he had an average of .398, 8 home runs, 20 runs batted in 29 games. That's going to be, well, I thought it was going to be a gift. That was a strikeout, Chops Mutton. And a stolen base as Ren Bugby is now at second with 2 outs. Whoopie Pound Cake takes one right off the shoulder. And Charles Tonchu now faces with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. He's got the pitcher spot up. Pound Cake's only batting .194 right now this season. So, again, they're just putting runners on who are otherwise easy outs. Jepson pops that one into foul territory. It drops before it gets to Nevada Escargot. Pops that one up on a 1-2 pitch. Should be in foul territory. An easy one for Ham Grunt. And Ham Grunt grabs it. And we head to the bottom of the second. The Ruffs still have the lead. It's 1-0. And Timber Butterman gets things started. Former Charleston Crow. Joined late in the season last year. Played 16 games in 1920, had an average of 204. Wasn't given a chance to hold himself in the spot, but he will in fact be out number 1. Then we have the Charles Tonchu. And he's going to hit it on a 1-2 pitch. Right back to the pitcher. And the throw to Mutton. Back to the top of the order with 2 outs. It's Squire Conward. Fouls that one off for a 2-1 pitch. He's right down the middle for strike 2. And pops that one high up into the air. Should be an easy catch for Better Thrusty. He is calling everybody off. Not that there was anybody around him. Makes the catch, and that is the inning. So retirement aside. Nice, easy inning right there for the Ruffs. For the Teetotalers as the Ruffs take the field yet again. Tonchu facing Umpty Pool, top of the lineup, second time around. Gets right past the glove of Tonchu, but not to Conwood. Throw it to Bison, 1 away. Here's Eaton Mess. Eaton Mess got an early record of 308, and what a dive and play by Butterman to get out number 2. I'd say that's worth a salt. That's why it's brought to you by Salt, the seasoning craze at sweeping the nation. Put it on anything. Just follow the deer, and you'll find salt. Well, Better Thrusty's going to walk to first. He's going to be walked for the second time today. And that is walk number 3 for Tonchu. So with 2 outs, Teetotalers have a runner on, and Boob Paxsons goes 0 for 1. But is a dangerous, dangerous batsman. He is the cleanup batsman. In 20 games last season, he had an average of 321. Hit 4 home runs, 11 runs batted in. He's going to be walked. That's walk number 4. And Tonchu's day is going to be over. He's coming out only here in the top of the 3rd. Crimson Powers is going to come in off of the bullpen. So a long day for the bullpen. I'm a bit surprised at that call, but oh well. Second batsman hit by a pitch. Cowie Bangett will load the bases. And, I'm a bit surprised by this performance so far. Rem Bugby is gonna pop it up into center field. That was Slogdombe with the catch. Well, 3 runners stranded for the Teetotalers. 2 walks and a hit by a pitch. It's not been the prettiest way, but the score is still in favor of the home side, the Boston Ruffians. And Bombid starting things off. Grounded it out to Cowie Bangett. Throw is in time to Mutton. Bringing up Rogue Bison. Had a single that started off the run. He ultimately was the one that scored that run of this game. He was batted in by Nevada Escargot. He was actually walked all the way to 3rd. And he will walk. That'll be walk number 3 today for Malort Jepson. This brings up Crow Boulder. Boldo did walk in his first appearance. He's going to smash that one. Does it have the distance? It does. It's to industry. A 2-run home run for Trope Boulder, number 4 for him. Runs batted in numbers 10 and 11. And the Boston Ruffians take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd. Ham Grunt. First pitch, right to Bangett. Throw to Mutton, out number 2. This moves us to Nevada Escargot. He has the RBI single in the first, which was built upon by Throat Boulder's 2-run home run. Big swing on that one, an 0-2 pitch, fouled off. chasing him off the plate a little bit of the rectal scratch. And he pops that one right into the glove of Chops Mutton to bring an end to the third inning. Well, 2-run score off of a 2-run home run from Throat Boulder. That home run brought to you by Industry Brand colognes, perfumes, and fragrances. Because why smell like anything when you can smell like the clean, fresh scent of Industry? Found wherever smells are sold.
Inside.
Crimson Powers on the mound. He's already pitched 1/3 of an inning. Coming out was Charles Tonshu in the top of the third. A strong restart. Getting that is caught by Nevada Escargot in foul territory for out number 1. Loopy Pound Cake was hit by a pitch in the second inning. He's going to pop that one up. Should be an easy catch for Throat Boulder. And it's out number 2. And the Teetotalers bats are not finding what they need to find today. We've already gotten the starting pitcher out of here, but the Boston, let's say our bullpen is looking pretty solid these days. Slug Dombid's going to catch that one off the pitcher, Malort Jepson. And that's going to change sides over yet again. So Jepson's going to take the mound. Here in the bottom of the 4th. After a 1-2-3 inning. Wiggly Bispo. 7th in the batting order. He's going to hit that one right to Jepson. And the throw is in time to Chops Mutton. We're out number 1. A 2-0 pitch for Timber Butterman. He's 0 for 1 today. And he's going to hit that one right to Jepson. He's going to go 0 for 2. And that's 2 away. Which brings us to Crimson Powers. Swing on that one for a 0-2 count. Makes contact. It's a right to Cowie Bang It. Should be a 1-2-3 inning. And it is, in fact, a 1-2-3 inning. So the Teetotalers take the plate here in the top of the 5th. Not a lot doing so far. The Ruffs have a 3-0 lead. They will continue this along. Top of the order is Umpty Pool here in the top of the 5th for the Teetotalers. You're listening to WBZ Radio Boston for the Radio Boston Ruffs. Home of the Ruffs. I'm Mill Hamsteak. This is the 12th game of the 1921 Continental League season. And the Teetotalers here in the top of the 5th get their first hit of the game. It's a double to left field from Umpty Pool. It finds Wiggly Bispo way deep in the corner. And the Teetotalers have a runner in scoring position at second with no outs. Their first hit. Not only their first extra base hit, it's their first hit at all of the season. Eaton Mess hits it hard and far. It's going to be off the wall. Slug Dombid had to play it off the wall. And, well, it only puts Poole on third. I wasn't sure if that was a catch, perhaps, so he had to just stay tagged. He couldn't stay tagged up. But Eaton Mess on with a double. That's his second. That's his second double of the season. And Better Thirsty is a 317 average, but with runners in scoring position this season, he's batting .455, and he's gonna sacrifice home the 1. So he does get 1 RBI out of that one, and it is now 3-1. Teetotalers are on the board here in the top of the 5th. Boob Haxons represents the tying run at the plate right now. He's going to pop that one high up into the air, and that's going to be an easy catch for Escargot. Right on the line between fair and foul. Nowhere near far enough for a sacrifice. 2 away. But again, you got Boob Haxons out. You got Cowie Bang It right after you. That's heading into no man's land. Someone better call for that one. Looks like it's going to be Squire Pondwood. He's going to make the catch and strand the runner at third. So the Teetotalers get one back. But Crimson Powers able to hold on to that lead for the Ruffs. Now let's see if they can add to it here in the bottom of the fifth. Lord Jepson still strong into this game. First pitch is a strike. Second pitch, right to bang it. And Pondwood is going to go 0 for 3 so far today with that ground out. Well, Dombit 0 for 2 as well. He'll average a 362 this season. It's right down the middle for a full count. And that'll end up being a walk. So Thombit is on base for the first time today. That is walk number 4 for Malort Jepson today. And he's going to see the bench. That's going to bring in perhaps one of the best signings I think that we've seen. Best draft pick, Booger Blue. Booger Blue has been an outstanding, has been absolutely outstanding so far. I say that as he gives up a single to Rogue Bison, but he's now on, Rogue Bison is now on base for the third time today, 2 singles and a walk. And his Stropola with runners on first and second. Booger Blue is an outstanding relief pitcher for Chicago. He has been a huge, he has been such a huge improvement to the Teetotalers. He's made appearances in 6 games so far. 8 strikeouts, a whip of under 1, an ERA of 135. As a reliever, that's amazing. He's actually given up a single to Trobolda, loading the bases for Ham Grunt, who has not gotten a hit yet today. He's walked. There's 1 out. And Grunt hits it high and far, and he hits it to industry. He has slammed it in the grandest of fashions. 7-1. Ruffs take a big lead. Home run number 2 of the career, of the Continental League career, Ham Grunt. And it's a grandest of slams of a home run. And Booger Blue is not having the best of days at the moment. That's the first home run he's given up all season. You're out. And that escargot pops it up to, I believe it was Better Thrusty with the catch. Cowie banging. But with 2 outs, Wiggly Bispo, 1-0 pitch, right to bang it, throw to Mutton. We are through 5, and a grand slam has stretched the lead for the Ruffs. Crimson Powers is going to take the bench on a double switch. Ham Grunt is going to take the bench for Nib Corker. And on the mound is Lou Gehrig's disease. Well, first batsman is Ren Bugby. He pops it up for out number 1. Brings us to Chops Mutton. He's going to hit that one. That's going to drop into the corner. Wiggly Bispo has to chase it. It's going to be an extra base hit for Chops Mutton, his first of the game, and he's on with a double. Actually, his first extra base hit of the season. And 1 out. Here's Moopy Poundcake. He's going to drop that one right in the center field, all the way to the 1-in track. That's going to score 1 run. That's RBI number 5 for Moopy Poundcake. He's on with a single. And the Teetotalers now have a second run on the board. Dub straining. Comes in for Booger Blue. Straining has only had 1 at-bat this season. Usually comes in late as a fielding substitution. He's going to strike out swinging. With 2 outs now is Umpty Pool. We'll see who that will put on the mound for the Teetotalers when they get to it, but not just yet. Pool going to be on with a single. That will move Pound Cake to second. And here is Eaton Mess. First pitch is a strike. Pops that one high up into the air. Will that drop? Looks like Slug Thombit is called off the fielders. He'll make the catch, string the 2 runners. And in comes Dervish Chops. For the Teetotalers on the mound. First pitch, and that's going to be a single for Timber Butterman. His first hit of the game. Davis Chops joined Chicago last year, late in the season after playing for the Norfolk Coal Hoppers. Ended up going 6-0 as far as his record is concerned. He's actually been pretty good for Chicago. Got a 2-0 record right now this season, 477. And that is out number 1. He's going to bring this to, that was Nib Corker with out number 1. Gets Boob, hits that right to Boob Haxons. Caught in a rundown. Well, Butterman caught in a rundown. Chops making the sprint. Gets him. We're out number 2 with the fielder's choice. Slug Thombit hammers that one to right field. That is better thrusty. Slug Thombit getting his first hit of the game. It's a single to right field. Moves the runner to second. Pondwood on second. Thombit on first. This is Rogue Bison. A lot of beefy hitters at the top of that order for Boston. It's about time we're seeing some scoring on that. Well, I gotta say, that's not all the batsmanship has come. All the runs have come from the middle of the order. 4, 5, and 6. Boulder up on deck. He had the 2-run home run. Ham Grunt had the grand slam. And Nevada Escargot had an RBI single. So 4, 5, and 6 are the ones scoring the runs. But it's about time Rogue Bison's going to join the patty. He's going to be on with a double. He's going to score 2 runs, 9-2 in favor of the Roughs. Gonna say we already know what Trope Boulder can do, and what he can do is score another run for the Roughs, just barely sliding and beating the throw. Boulder gets his 3rd RBI of the game, his 12th of the season, and it's 10-2, bottom of the 6th. Jervis Chops. Well, the Teetotalers still have Sandy Carfax in their bullpen. Former Rough, picked up in a trade that sent Nevada Escargot to the Roughs, and that's going to be a single for Ham Grunt that will score another run. And he hits it to industry. My God. Nevada Escargot. This is not a man who hits a lot of home runs. That is career home run number 12 for Nevada Escargot. And he does it against his former team to make this 13-2. Roughs over the Teetotalers. Wiggly Bispo pops it high up in the air. It drops. He's going to be on with a double. Oh, they are batting around in this game. It is not looking good for Chicago. But this rowdy Roughs crowd is very lubricated at the moment. Let's just go ahead and call it that. They are rowdy. They are excited. They love the fact that we got ourselves a baker's dozen on the board. That one's going to be grounded out to bang it. Throw to Mutton. A 6th spot on the board in the 6th inning. 13-2. We head to the top of the 7th. Better Thrusty. Faces Lou Gehrig's disease. Fouls that one off for an 0-2 count. And he's going to get him looking. A backwards K in your scoring books. And just a boob Haxons. 0 for 2 today. Quiet day for Haxons. Quiet day for a lot of the Teetotaler bats. They've, not sure what the deal is today, but as they are the visitors, can't say I complain. A big Hardy Go Ruffs is going to be shouted all around the place. That's foul for a 2-2 count. And he grounds that one out, Boob Haxons. Easy throw, easy catch for Rogue Bison. Howie Bangett's only time on base was when he was hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning by Charles Tonchu, and the game has gotten significantly better. Tonchu did all that bad himself. Just came out early. That's going to be popped up into Throat Boulder's glove. A 1-2-3 inning. We head to the 7.5 inning stretch. Go ahead and stretch your muscles. Get yourselves a nice beverage. Make sure to stay hydrated. Drink lots of, I think beer works as hydration as well. You can always have yourself a good beverage.
Off the plate.
You need to have a smoke. Go ahead and do that. Fill the lungs up with some clean smoke. You know, get that kind of those good breath exercises. You know, smoking's like, you know, practicing breathing. That was Nib Corker on with a single. And sure enough, here comes Sandy Carfax. And you can definitely hear the a bit of raspberries, perhaps, as the former Boston Ruffian spent 2 seasons in our fair city, traded in the offseason to Chicago. They got Nevada Escargot, and he went ahead and hit a went ahead and got himself a home run in that one. Can't complain about that too much. We got a good end of that trade, but no doubt Sandy Carfax, a strong pitcher. Made appearances. This is his 8th game. He's making an appearance in this season. Going to give up a double to Slog Thombid, his 2nd hit of the game. He's 2 for 5 now. Rogue Bison, however, is 3 for 3. Double and 2 singles, 2 RBIs. And he's going to strike out swinging. First strikeout of the day for Sandy Carfax, his 7th of the season. Got a total of 72 career strikeouts in 3 seasons here in the Continental League as a relief pitcher. Outstanding.
That's up.
And Trope Boulder's going to hit that high and far into the glove of Better Thrusty at the warning track. That's the first time Trope Boulder has not made it to first base today. Can't complain about that day. Can't complain about that day at all. We head to the top of the 8th. It's 13-2. And starting things off, I believe that was Ren Bugby. Hits it to Industry for a home run. 13-3. You don't want to say consolation, because, you know, things can happen in this sport. But that is a big home run for Ren Bugby. His first of the season. And for a guy batting 154, that's a guy who, when he's playing for your team, you want him to get his confidence back. When he's playing for the opponents, you want to keep that confidence nice and low. And you liked him better when he was hitting 154 than when he was socking dingers. Chops Mutton's going to ground that one out to Escargot. Throw to Bison is in time. Brings up Loopy Poundcake.
Low.
Poundcake has an RBI single today. He's gonna get on base yet again with a line drive to center field. Slug Thombid gets the catch. And with one out, Sandy Carfax will come out for Drew Mess. And so will Lou Gehrig's Disease. Stumped downtown the third, coming in for the close.
Ball inside. Stay right.
Drew Mess only had 3 at-bats this season. Picked up in a trade with Pittsburgh.
Take a base.
And he will walk. So we head back up to the top of the order. Umpty Pool. 1 out. 2 runners on. Escargot to Pondwood. Fielder's choice. So 1 out. Could not get the fancy Dan. Runners are on the corners now. For Eaton, Mess, and coming out for Umpty Pool is going to be Dim Barron as a pinch runner. Like Umpty Pool came up a little bit gimpy on that one. Is that okay to say? Can I say gimpy?
Ball inside.
I just did. I mean, whatever.
Ball outside.
Whatever. Fouls that one off, and that is a broken bat foul tip. Popped up high into the air. No one can get to it, so it is still 2-2 the count, and he's gonna strike out looking. So coming to the mound here in the bottom of the 8th is Filipino Horseman. And I guess he will face Stump downtown the third. So better thrusting into left field. Dim Barron to right. Now that one off. Pops that one high up into the air, does the pitcher. Looks like it'll be an easy catch.
You're out.
And Chops Martin makes it for out number 1. Nevada Escargot. Home run, his last at-bat. He's going to hit that on the first pitch. To Boob Haxons. Throw in time to Chops Mutton. Brings us to Wiggly Bispo. Swing, and that one goes right to bang it. And a 1-2-3 inning. So top of the 9th with the Ruffs' chance to very easily close this one out. 3 outs away. Stumped downtown to the third, the closing pitcher. No save opportunity. But he's got a difficult task ahead of him. He's got better Thirsty, Boob Haxons, and Cowie Bangett as his 3 up to bat. First pitch and swing, and Pondwood fields it right to Bison, 1 away. Now we see Boob Haxons. Not had the best of days today.
Ball high.
That is a 2-1 count. Boob Haxons 0 for 3 today. Good job keeping him quiet. He's going to drop in his first hit. And it'll be an extra base hit. It'll be a double. His second double of the season. And he's on with 1 out for Cowie Bangett. Presumed win will move Boston back up to 500, 66.
Outside.
Will drop Chicago to 7-5.
Ball
They
low.
will meet again 2 more times in this series. That's going to be a single right up the middle. It's going to result in Haxons rounding third, and making it for home for an RBI single for Cowie Bangett. His first hit of the game, and it's an RBI, 13-4. Run Bugby, first pitch swing to Escargot to Pondwood. And a fielder's choice, could not get the fancy down double play, but it's still 2 away for Chops Mutton. The teams will meet again tomorrow and then Thursday, next 2 days, for the completion of the series. That is going to be a hit right to Butterman. And that will conclude the game. He throws it right to Bison for the conclusion of this game. Well, it is a Ruffs victory. The final score, As the box score will read, the Chicago Teetotalers 4 runs from 9 hits. The Boston Ruffians 13 runs from 15 hits. Of course, the box scores will be in your morning newspaper, your afternoon newspaper, if this is a late start for you, perhaps. The winning pitcher goes to the winning pitcher is Crimson Powers, coming out of the bullpen for the Ruffs. That will, of course, improve his record to 1-0. In fact, his record was just 1-0. Meanwhile, the loss goes to Malort Jepson. As I just pull up my statistics right here, who will drop to 1-2 after today's game. We do thank our sponsors, the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, who bring you fresh hand-rolled cigarettes grown in the fabled tobacco roads of the Carolinas. Any time is a good time for a honey wheat cigarette. The third finest standing of the day is Rogue Bison of the Boston Ruffians, going 3 for 4 with a double, 2 runs batted in, and scoring 4 runs himself. The second finest dandy is Ham Grunt, going 1 for 2 today with a home run, grand slam home run. And the finest dandy of the day, getting a complimentary carton of honey wheat cigarettes, Throat Boulder, going 3 for 4 with a home run and scoring 3 runs batted in the process. That home run, of course, a 2-run home run. He is the finest dandy of the day. He gets a complimentary carton of honey wheat cigarettes, again brought to you by the Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, fresh hand-rolled cigarettes grown in the fabled tobacco roads of the Carolinas. The Honey Wheat Cigarette Company, Honey Wheat Tobacco Company, humbly request that you smoke wheat every day. Well, that will do it for today's game. These two teams meet up tomorrow. Yet again, Bruce Dapper is on the mound for Boston, taking on Split P. Hammond, the aces for both sides. And then on Thursday, it'll be Pablo Deputy, the rookie for Boston, coming in and taking the ball on the mound for the Ruffians as he faces against Bendy Water. But the Teetotalers remain 1 game ahead of the Ruffians, as this loss puts them at 7-5. The Ruffians now back to 500, with a chance to overtake the Teetotalers were they to win the following 2 games of this series. But that, of course, is for tomorrow and the day after. We will see you back here on the hope to see you back here at the Evacuation Day Fairgrounds, the beautiful ballpark in our fair city, where you can watch some wonderful, wonderful Ruffians baseball. Or if not, you can listen to us here on WBZ, Radio WBZ, for Boston Radio. I am Hamsteak, and as always, go Ruffs.